A level is a type of datum element, a non-physical item that is used to establish project content, and levels are fundamental to working in Revit. Levels provide the vertical or stacking framework for your project, and many elements in a building model rely on levels. For example, levels are essentially the active work plane, unless you manually specify a different work plane when placing elements. You can only create new levels when working in a section or elevation view. Notice that when the current view is a plan view, on the Architecture ribbon, in the Datum panel, I can see that the Level tool is not available. Once you begin a project and link an architectural model, before adding any elements to the project, you need to make sure the levels in your project match the architectural model. To link the architectural model into the project, on the Insert ribbon, in the Link panel, I'll click Link Revit. Revit displays the Import Link RVT dialog. I'll navigate to the folder containing the file I want to link, and select arch_link.rvt. Then, in the Positioning drop-down, I'll choose Auto, Origin to Origin, and click Open. Once the model is linked, we really need to reposition the elevation markers. I'll do this by using a window to select the elevation marker and then dragging it to the appropriate location. I'll do this for each one. Next, I'll open the South Elevation view under HVAC by double-clicking on it in the project browser. Notice that there are already two levels in the project. You can tell that a level is in the current project because it can be selected without using the Tab key. The other levels that are visible are in the architectural model. When you try to select one of these, the entire link is selected. You must use the Tab key to highlight the levels in the architectural model before you can select them. In the project browser, I can also see that there are views pre-established for the floor plans and ceiling plans corresponding to the levels already in the project. At this point, we need to make sure that the levels in this project correspond to the levels in the architectural model. We don't necessarily have to create a level for each architectural level, though. We just need the important levels to match, such as each floor level. Then we can create additional levels that we may need for the MEP project. I'll zoom into the levels in this project and select Level 2. The ribbon changes to the Modify Levels contextual ribbon. If I move the cursor over the grip at either end of the level, Revit displays a tooltip informing me that I can modify the level by dragging its model end. Also, pay attention to the padlock icon. The padlock indicates that the level ends are constrained. When I drag the end of one level to lengthen it, the other level changes as well. If I click to unlock the padlock, however, I can move it separately from the other. If I drag it back until I see the extension alignment, that level is once again locked into alignment with the other, and the padlock icon appears once again. I'll drag the ends to the right until the level extents are slightly outside the architectural level extents. I'll click in blank space to deselect the level. As you can see, Level 2 in this project does not match Level 2 in the architectural model. We can fix this by using the Align tool. Switch to the Modify ribbon. In the Modify panel, select the Align tool. With the tool active, you must first select the level for alignment, so pick Level 2 in the architectural model. Then you must select the level to align, so pick Level 2 in this model. Once you do, the levels will align and a padlock icon appears. Select this icon to lock the alignment. Since Level 2 is locked into alignment with the corresponding architectural level, you can perform this same process to lock Level 1 into alignment. With the tool still active, you can select Level 1 in the architectural model. In this case, since the levels are already aligned, you must use the Tab key to highlight O1-Entry Level. Then you can select it and select Level 1 in this model to align the levels and display the padlock icon. Once again, select the padlock icon to lock the alignment and then click Modify to end the command. Now we can create additional levels. On the Architecture ribbon, in the Datum panel, click Level. The ribbon changes to the Modify Place Level contextual ribbon. In the status bar, I can see that Revit is prompting me to click to enter the level start point. In the drawing area, I can also see an offset dimension. I can create a new level by simply clicking to position the level, or use the keyboard to specify a precise level offset dimension. When you create a new level, you first place the tail, and then drag the cursor to place the head. Notice that when the cursor is directly over the tail or head of an existing level, Revit displays an extension so that you can align the element with the existing level. If you click to place the new level when this alignment is displayed, the tail or head of the new level will be constrained so that it remains aligned with the existing level. The Options bar is also active and contains a number of tools to assist you with the creation of the new level datum. For example, you can enter an offset value in the Offset field. This enables you to sketch on an existing level to create a new level offset from it. There is also a checkbox labeled Make Plan View, and this checkbox is selected by default. To the right of this is a button labeled Plan View Types. When I click this button, Revit displays the Plan View Types dialog. Notice that both the ceiling plan and floor plan are selected. I'll click OK. Realize that as soon as you create a new level, Revit displays a temporary dimension showing its distance from the next closest level. If the new level was not created at the proper distance from the existing level, you can click the temporary dimension to make it active, and then enter a new distance. For example, I'll specify 12 feet. Metric users can enter 4,000 millimeters. The Level tool remains active until you either click the Modify tool or press the Escape key twice to end the command. As you can see, Revit assigned the new level a name. I can select the level and then click in the Name field to make it active, or click in the Name field in the Properties palette in order to change the name. I'll name this level Level 3. When I do, a dialog appears asking if I want to rename corresponding views. Recall that when we created the level, we also created floor plan views, so I'll click Yes. Now, pay attention to the checkbox near both ends of the level. When this checkbox is selected, Revit displays a level datum symbol at that end of the level. When this checkbox is cleared, the level datum symbol no longer appears at that end. Notice also that the level datum symbols are blue. This is an indication that there is at least one view directly associated with that level. And if you look in the project browser, you can see that there is actually a floor plan and a ceiling plan associated with each of these levels. You can also use the Copy or Array tools to make copies of existing levels. For example, with Level 3 selected, I'll click the Copy tool in the Modify panel of the contextual ribbon. Then I'll make a copy of that level. Next, I'll press the Escape key to deselect the level and end the command. As you can see, the level datum symbol for the new level appears black. When you copy a level, Revit does not create a new view. Levels that have views associated with them are referred to as story levels, while those that do not have associated views are called non-story levels. If you have placed non-story levels in your project, you can add plan views associated to those levels, thus converting them into story levels. To do so, on the View ribbon, in the Create panel, I'll expand the Plan Views button and click the Floor Plan tool. Revit displays the new floor plan dialog. In the dialog, I can see a list of non-story levels. I can now select the level I want to convert to a story level. Level 4 is the only level available, so I'll click OK. As soon as I do, Revit creates a floor plan view for that level and immediately opens that view. I'll switch back to an elevation view. Now you can see that the level datum symbol for level 4 appears blue, and if you look in the project browser, you can see that Revit has indeed created a floor plan view for level 4. At this point, you can continue creating new levels and aligning them as necessary. Also, you can rename views as needed since the default view names do not match the views created along with the levels.